This video presents the analysis of George Bernard Shaw's Pygmalion Act One: Why phonetics but not language? George Bernard Shaw meticulously touches the issue of language barrier among different classes. He is not just mentioning language but phonetically mispronounced words. Shaw wants to convey that English people are relentlessly involved and held cult. Phonetically mispronunciation is a small excuse for hate. The flower girl, Eliza, becomes the center of hate based on her strange and poor pronunciation. Therefore, Shaw establishes the fact that if one wants to be accepted in London society, English language is not enough. One has to be proficient in accent and pronunciation as well. However, this leads us to discuss more about the theme of language barrier. Theme of language barrier. The flower girl's persona, particularly her speech pattern, exemplifies the issue of language as a barrier to social acceptability. Her moral nature is unquestionable, as is her dress, but it is her poor word pronunciation that defines her as poor and uneducated. Eliza represents a re-educated and trained element into the old order of class in post-industrial England, where the old order of class still preserves archaic beliefs and perceptions. Even if she remains impoverished, her soon-to-be acquired language ability ensure her admittance into any social group. Formal speech instruction, such as Eliza experienced, could benefit the burgeoning industrialized middle class. Significance of the title. The title of the play is a reference allusion to Greek mythology. Pygmalion was a Scythian king who despised women's immorality. So he invested his love in a beautiful marble statue. He prayed to Aphrodite. Therefore she breathed life into the statue. Pygmalion married his lovely new bride. This illusion foreshadows the play's central theme, the transformation of the flawed into something more socially acceptable. So, the title of the play is significant in a sense to show that with great care and huge love, one can change a beast into best. Same is the case with the note-taker. He transforms unsocial flower girl into social one. Setting of the play. Shaw establishes the setting as rainy late-night London. The play opens with mother and daughter seeking shelter from the rain in front of a church in Covent Garden, which is still known for its market today. Freddie and his sister have a classic sibling relationship, both believing the other to be inadequate. The flower girl is a striking contrast to the two waiting women. Shaw clearly tells us that her features are no worse than theirs. This implies the superficial differences between the two classes. Characterization. Higgins and Factoring. This act marks the beginning of Higgins and Factoring characterization. Higgins is an arrogant, impatient professional who uses his knowledge and technical talent to entice his audience. Readers, viewers realize that he, like Factoring, is a successful author and dialectician, as evidenced by his defense and interactions with the flower girl. Pickering is a far more patient and sympathetic man. The two meet by coincidence and depart at the end of the act to enjoy a supper. It has both to reconstruct someone with bad speech patterns. Higgins pulls the tale forward. The family of Ansford Health. This act also introduces the family of Ansford Health, which includes the mother, Clara, daughter, Freddie, son. The daughter is impassioned and arrogant, and the family travels in elite social circles. However, the reader learns that money is a concern for this family, which will be crucial in the closing act. When Freddie Ansford Health runs into Eliza, the thunder and lightning symbolizes a cosmic power that will intrude into their life. Eliza, flower girl. In this act, the flower girl's character development begins. She speaks poorly, wears shabby clothing, and is untidy. Her character establishes a recurring theme. Except for her language and outward look, she in her description implies that she is no different from those around her. She asserts that no one has the authority to strip her of her identity, and she does defend it. She screams for her right to be suspected. She asserts that no one has the authority to strip her of her identity, and she does defend it. She screams for her right to be respected.